same problems we face now. It's like Senator Knoop said, I think we probably could limit campaigns, but that doesn't eliminate how much is spent on campaigns, because it all comes down to third-party or independent expenditures. When you have people from New York spending $1 million on campaign ads, it doesn't go through anybody's C&Es. That's wrong, but we can't limit that. So we're really stuck. So you ask the question, is it better to run it through the campaign where you at least see the money versus tighten down the campaign so much that it just goes to independent expenditures? So that's the hard part. And then Tim also, or Senator Knoop also hit, trying to hit the sweet spot. And that's where it's fair on both sides. I've been through a lot of this when I'm in the minority, and I always feel we come out second best. I just do, because we are in the minority, so our viewpoint isn't going to really seriously be heard that much. And it can be done in such a way that this already is a one-party state. I mean, everything's controlled by the Democratic Party right now, and I think that that's a travesty. Number two is, since we're dealing with campaigns, I would like to throw on the table, we need to look at redistricting, and we need to look at the election process itself. Now, Phil Kiesling and I, back in '93, we looked at a process where the top two candidates from any one district, it wasn't just who was a Republican and who's a Democrat. Now, for me to argue that is asking for a challenge, because the Democrats in my district won't win, but a Republican could easily beat me. So, the two top candidates might be two Republicans. In Portland, it most likely would be two Democrats. Some of those districts, there are more independents than Republicans in Portland. But by doing that, it actually gives the electorate a lot more choice as to who they're getting. And I think that that's something that should be on the table as well. So this is a very complex issue. It's you get into quicksand really, really fast. Now, Senator Prozansky brought up the question is it the First Amendment is one that's been interpreted to be, that money equates to First Amendment freedom of speech. Do we really, really want to take on the First Amendment? That gets pretty dangerous too. So the people want this. I think most of the electorate wants this. Just for those that are out there, I spent way less than $50,000 as a senator, which is way below what most of you spend for an election. So personally, I don't really need big dollars, but that's not to say that somebody from New York can't come in and lay down $500,000 against me, and I got a race. So yeah, it is scary. I think it's ugly. The campaigns have got. It's not based on truth anymore, which I think is one of the saddest things. It's based on what the perception is reality. So how much you can spend to convince the electorate that what you want is to be heard is what their belief is. So trust me, I think the election process is really, really bad, but it might be the best that we can come up with.
Thank you, Senator. Senator